All right, everyone. My name is Aaron Chapman, and my topic today is no huddle communication. So, a little bit about me. Currently, I am the director of football operations and the offensive coordinator for Steel City Prep. Steel City Prep is in Pittsburgh, PA. We are a new prep school that has come about that we are working on trying to help kids get to the next level of college to help them further their career and earn their degree. My coaching career goes back about this will be my 13th season, so 12 years. I've coached on many levels. I've coached on the youth, high school, college, and semi-professional level in my career. Each one of the levels had something different to learn, something different that really hit me. So I learned a lot. I've held the titles of head coach, offensive coordinator, offensive and defensive assistant coach. And I've also created my own system, which is called the Fast Break Offense. If you want to know more about the Fast Break Offense, I will have my contact information up there. You can drop an email. You can visit my Twitter. I have highlights actually on my Twitter. You can send me a message if you want to know more. So talk to me about it. I love talking about my own offense. Trust me. But let's get into it. So no huddle communication. This is basically when you have the communication coming from the sidelines into the players for them to run the play. Now, for no huddle communication, this is the communication basically when you're not having a quarterback come to the sideline or a receiver coming to the sideline. Basically, what you're doing is relaying the play in so the players can do things more efficiently without having to run back and forth to the sideline. It's more effective. I've seen if you have a real signaler and a dummy signaler, and we can talk more about that later. But this communication can be done in a few ways. I've seen it done with boards, with hand signals, and wristbands, and I've actually used all three. So I'm going to talk about all three today. So I started No Huddle Communication about 7 years ago. I was working at Geneva College as the JV offensive coordinator, and our primary offense was No Huddle. Honestly, I thought it was just something cool. I didn't realize the benefits of it when I was coming. I was really young in my career. So, but as I learned more and studied more, I seen the benefits of how you can run the No Huddle system against the defense. In my first 2 years of using it, I had maybe a few no huddle or a few delay game penalties. I've had four in my first 4 years. In the last 2 years, I've kind of perfected my system. I've had no delay game penalties. So, knock on wood if I can find it, But it's something I've been able to really do and really do well with my offense. I first started with whiteboards, or I should say with boards. And it's interesting how to do it, and I'm gonna break it down a little later. But that's where I started. Currently, I use a mixture of signals and wristband, which really works well with the players. So that's my formula currently, and I'll explain more. So with boards, this could have came about before the early 2000s, but it really was big with Chip Kelly and the Oregon Ducks in the early 2000s. That's where I first learned about the boards. And this is a way that a team could put pictures on a board, and each picture can have a meaning for a play, or even just one box can have the whole play. So you can be as detailed and as thorough as you want, or you can be general as you want as far as, using one box or using all four. Yeah, you can customize your boards any way you like. So, putting pictures up, you want to make sure to put pictures up that makes sense. And I'll explain that a little more in the future. So I put up as an example of what a board of mine would look like. And let me explain about it because it may look like hieroglyphics right now. So we have these three guys in the corner, which are also known as the Migos, which are a music band. The guy on the left is wearing an orange coat. He's our guy that's going to tell us what formation and what side the formation is going to. So Since there's 3 guys, that's going to tell us it's trips. And it's going to tell us that guy that's in the orange coat's on the left, so it's going to be trips left. And the yo-yo here is going to tell us about the motion. So it's going to be trips left yo. That's going to tell our Y guy he's going to motion across. And that's the first box here. The second box is Chevy Impala. Now, Impala was one of our concepts for run. So that gives us the run play right there. So Chevy Impala. Spot tells us what we're going to do on the RPO. So what we did with Spot was it was an in-breaking hitch, and number 3 had a flat. That was our Spot RPO concept. So we would run Spot while we ran inside zone, and Zorro tells us which way we're blocking. So Zorro means that the whole play is going to the right. So if I'm a lineman, I'm looking at this last box on the right here. That's telling me where I'm going. If I'm a receiver, I'm kind of looking at the top 3 boxes that tells me, the formation, play direction, motion, concept, and pass concept. If I'm a running back, I'm going to look at all of them or all 3 of them, just like the receivers. And if I'm a quarterback, I'm going to have to look at all of it just because, you have to know the whole play. So this is kind of, what we used during my time when I was using boards. And if I wanted to flip it and run it the other way, you see how I flipped the guys up top. So now it's trips right, yo, Chevy Impala, Spot, Zeal. And Zeal is our blocking scheme. That just tells us that we're going to do zone to the left. So this is how we would do boards for that play. So here's another example of the boards that we use. So we have Rick and Morty up there. We have Hop, Wisconsin, 89, and Molly. So the formation is going to be dictated by our friend Rick up there. So Rick is on the left side. So this will be doubles left. So it will put our running back on the left side. Hop, which would mean that we're having hop motion from our H. So he's moving from doubles into trips. And then we're going to run the concept Wisconsin, which is a 3-step pass play. No, it's a 5-step pass play. My mistake. 5-step pass play. 89 is going to be our backside tag. So the two receivers on the backside, which will be the X receiver and a running back, are going to run 89. So, and that was a post, and it was a wheel from the backside, the backfield. Molly tells us that we are going to block man protection to the left, so we are going to send our man side to the left and our zone side to the right. So we run a combination blocking. So this is kind of what the card would look like if we were running this play. Now get into hand signals. Now, these are specific signals that you set into the team from the sideline. You can have one signal for an entire play. You can have many signals. As you see the guy in the picture, you have 2 guys signaling. One can be the real signaler. One can be a dummy signaler. Also, these both can be signalers signaling different things. So when I use signals, I had 3 people, one giving the formation, one giving the play, and one was a dummy. So basically the dummy guy is just giving, anything to throw off the defense to what we're doing. The formation guy is basically doing the formation and the direction of the formation. And the play signaler is signaling the play and the direction of the play as well. So we're able to get all that information in without